1.
Penis wranglers.
What? I'm shocked and disappointed by that cold open, Heather.
That was a hot open, sir.
That was a hot open.
The hottest.
We've already been flagged by the Yub Tubs. My goal in life is complete. Look, I saw it in the little, it was a killer's caption, too. That was great.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of boards, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I am joined, as always, by my wonderful friends, Chris, playing Valravn, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence.
Good evening.
Heather playing Frey, the Halfling Barbarian of the Beast.
What's up?
Raymond playing Edmund, the Human Alchemist Artificer.
Hello.
Reese Michelle will not be joining us tonight. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch all of our streamed sessions here on the channel. You can read weekly session recaps at rogue.watson.com and watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting Icewind Dale every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion Frostmaiden chat after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private Patreon D&D games. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. Video chat, we use Discord. And for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Having disrupted the delusional illusion in the ballroom foyer of the central spire, the party was forced to battle the floating brains and guardian Magen. Despite their best efforts, the brains were unable to shut down the marshals, save for Valravn, who heedlessly charged into battle atop Lord Marbury, nearly paid for it with his life when an electric-powered Magen entered the battle.
Like, this is, like, revisionist history, but go ahead.
Would you like to write the recap, sir?
It didn't feel heedless when I did it.
Feel free to, I may be editorializing slightly, but as is my prerogative.
That's right.
With their foes destroyed, the party explored the Spire. No, really, would you like to write the recaps? I would actually save you a lot of time.
Yeah. No, really.
Please volunteer to write the recap.
With their foes destroyed, the party explored the Spire, snooping in offices and storage rooms for minor treasures. Edmund discovered a liquefaction chamber similar to the lab in the Tower of Necromancy, where wizards, whether willing or otherwise, were transformed into the immortal brains. The only thing left were a pair of angry spirits that attacked the party in a rage. A window in the back of the ballroom allowed the marshals to show off their flying and climbing skills and spells, easily traversing the 35-foot gap into an arcane chamber. The room was surrounded by alcoves of crystals like a star. Each crystal magically created an image in the middle of the room. The image is that of a human wizard who introduced himself as Iriolarthas, Master of Ethrin.
Iriolarthas.
I was like a year and a half into this campaign before I realized I was not pronouncing his name correctly.
How were you pronouncing it?
I don't remember, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, chat. Someone knows.
Someone may know. You can go back and watch those crafting streams. I'm sure it's immortalized, and I mispronounced several names throughout.
I'm trying to find the note I made, but at one point I had written that name down just as a name to remember. And then I saw one of the YouTube videos, and I was like, "Oh, I spelled that all right. Like, that's not even close to what I wrote down."
Yeah, I feel your pain. Yeah, that's what makes the written recaps.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you all are. I have no idea why there's a little visual error on my Roll20. It goes away if I do the cladding. Oh, no, not on that one.
What is it?
It's just like a weird. I don't know. I can't describe it. like somebody took paint and like sprayed some of the tokens like an error or something. It's like a weird pixelated error.
You need to restart your.
I did restart Roll20. I didn't fix it, so I was like, well, okay. It may just be these tokens are messed up, but we'll see.
You better not have broken your damn computer again. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I do feel like we've had this conversation before. So I feel like, yeah, it was like a token that there was something wrong with the tokens on the map.
Yeah,
And
maybe I
then
just
we went
need
to a
to.
new map, but it was fine.
I could literally try and just throw new tokens on here.
Swear to goodness, if you broke your computer again.
New parts.
Oh,
Again.
you know what? It has something to do with this zone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm moving the token out of the dynamic lighting of the zone, and it looks fine. And I move it in here, and it's all fucked. So I don't know. It's something about this
Okay.
particular part of the map is just messed up. I don't know.
Magical.
I don't know.
It's magical aura.
Oh man, the chat has come up with a couple of really good
Iriolarthas.
Earportaraptorus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, everybody. We are 13-year-old boys.
So
We are okay with that.
This chamber, very high, has these alcoves that go to a point and then have a crystal at the end of all of them to where it forms this kind of, you feel like you're in the middle of like either a star or a snowflake or something with all these just points going out, and they all hold crystals, and these crystals have all shot into the middle of the room and kind of 3D printed in a holographic image what looks like a human wizard who has addressed you all and said, "So we meet at last. Welcome to my spire. I am Iriolarthas, humble master of this great city. You must have visited our famed arcane towers. I trust you were well received."
Not really.
Are you truly here, sir? Are you one of these recordings we've been hearing about?
Oh no, I am very much here, Valravn Gwynatane Lonrier. It's good to speak to you, finally.
Well, then I find your comments about the state of your city to be slightly absurd, sir. Surely you're aware it's in quite a bit of disarray.
Nonsense, you come all this way to insult the great Ithrin.
No, we came all this way to find some shit, and your city looks like crap.
You reek of jealousy of the majesty on display.
At that, Frey laughs out loud, like that old-timey, like, whenever you guys first met Frey and she laughed out loud and went, like, barbarian rage, it's like that laugh.
To everybody's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you just see Valravn, like, blanch out a little less green because he's like, oh, something bad's about to happen. Okay, no, we're good.
Is somebody gonna die? No, not right now. Perhaps that is so, sir. And to the others, you might like whisper, like, I don't think we're dealing with a real person here. Or if we are, there's something wrong with him. Perhaps we are jealous of the majesty of the city and we cannot fully appreciate his splendor. We are, after all, not natives of your city.
No, you are
visitors.
not. Neither are you Netherese. Much to my disappointment. But finally one of the other enclaves had come to aid us.
Aid you in what?
Well, we have gone through some minor rough patches. Nothing too serious, I assure you.
I think that's the understatement of, like, this century.
How long exactly has this rough patch been going on for you, sir?
He seems to contemplate, and you see the image kind of flicker a few times. It says, for some time. It will be over soon, though, do not worry.
Oh, so you're the Facebook chatbot people who, like, make comments and, like, hi, I want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're, like, the fakers who are like, hey, it's me, your friend, remember me? And then when you're like, tell me how we met, they could be like, no, just sign up for this link and you'll win $500 just like I did.
No, I'm not gonna name names because I don't know if they're around. But I was getting Facebook messages from a person that Eric, you and I both knew in elementary school.
Jesus.
And it was the weirdest stuff. It was like, hey, do you remember bullying me in the 4th grade or pushing me down in the street? I'm like,
specifics things.
Yeah, but like I was like, when we were hanging out in fourth grade, but I don't remember bullying you. Like, I don't remember that part of it. Like,
Wow.
so I don't know if it was real, but it reminds me a little bit of that. Heather, like, is this a thing or is this just somebody got a
Yeah.
hold of a name and is like,
Yeah,
just,
starts like fishing for.
yeah.
I say that because I actually did have one of those where it was an older friend from my time at Six Flags.
Oh,
I got a random message from them on Facebook, and they're like, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm like, "Hi."
This doesn't sound like.
Yeah, I'm like, first off, this person would never have addressed me this way because the message I have from them shows them not addressing me this way. Like,
Right.
so I just started like, oh man, just having fun with it. Just having fun with it. Like, oh my god, do you hear about so and so? They got arrested. So and so, yeah,
Maybe we should do that with this hologram.
yeah.
What was the name of one of we got one of them with us. What is his name?
One of the wizards?
Yeah. Consulting notes. I didn't write.
I mean, he's like Captain Shaky, really.
Yeah, Captain Shaky over there.
Cadavix.
Cadavix, yeah.
Captain Shaky.
Well, we have one of your lieutenants here with us, sir. Cadavix of the Tower of Necromancy.
No, you should have changed the name.
See if he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Test him.
Yeah, he nods and says, "Yes, hi, Necromancer Cadavix. It's good to see you. Haven't been here in..." It's like the image flickers again. "Some time."
This is the beginning of iRobot is what this is. Like,
Yeah.
I have a limited number of responses, but I can answer any question you
Choose the
ask.
right question. Yeah, Cadavix looks confused by all of this for sure. He says, "Iriolarthas, that does look like you."
Ask him something
Suppose-
only he would know. Like, what's your birthday?
Knows everything about the city.
What's his birthday?
I don't know. Mr. Burns, what's your birthday? Quick, what's the most common birthday?
Random. Hi, I'm Chatthrin.
Probably like,
Chattythrin.
probably in April.
Like June 5th? I don't know. I don't know why.
What's your birthday? Is it June 5th? I bet it is.
The spirits are telling me you were born in June?
Mhm.
June.
September?
There's a 5?
Somebody's going to
September
comment
9th.
on this and say, "Hey, my birthday is June 5th.
Yeah. September
birthday.
9th is the actual most common birthday.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I would not.
I'd believe it. I would believe it. That's 9 months to the,
to New Year's.
Mhm. Yep.
Is that New Year's? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Bunch
big
of
joke
New Year-
about September babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Chris is like,
People
I wasn't
make
going there, but we
Terrible,
were.
just terrible drunken decisions.
The next three, okay, no, number 1 is September 9th, number 2 is September 19th, and number 3 is September 12th. So yeah, you guys are pretty close. Like, it's just,
It's yeah, I knew that was a thing.
there's a window.
Pretty clear.
Yeah.
How I forgive you for bumbling your way through the city, but you have come far enough.
Why does this feel like the Wizard of Oz, you guys? Like,
Mhm.
seriously. Like, everyone start looking for the man behind the curtain.
Right, yeah.
the brain
Everywhere
behind
has
the curtain.
been publicly available to you and to visitors of the great city. But beyond here is only for the highest ranking wizards. And Cadavix, with all due respect, we have no need of you at present moment. And you can see the image even like twitches a little bit. And while he's speaking, his body has been dramatically moving around in a very strange manner. Like,
Y'all, this is Wizard of Oz shit.
like, yeah, almost like a marionette with like hand waving and all, just overly dramatic and weirdly unsettling to where he's just walking around.
Like one of those air guys outside of car depots?
No, not like that. Just like no spine.
Welcome to the tower!
What's the Family Guy inflatable arm flailing tube band?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Why do
help
I
it.
put the hologram above this vent? It just never works out.
Can I just run my hand through the hologram just to make sure it is like just light and
Yeah.
We talked about consent, Fall Robin.
You reach out and do that, and you see the and the image does flicker for a second, and then you see the head kind of snap down in a very unsettling way and kind of, slap your hand back and says, "No touching now, that is quite rude."
I'm simply in awe of the magical technologies on display, sir. We do not have such things where I am from.
No, I shouldn't imagine so. And you will not learn them here.
Did you say that the light that's forming this hologram is coming from these crystals that's
Yes.
sort of chandeliering around us?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I hold my axe up in front of a crystal and see what happens? And literally block the light from said crystal?
Yeah, you do that, and the image seems to flicker like a internet or buffering error, basically. Like the frame rates like starts slowing down a little bit and skipping. And and the image appears more annoyed and says, "You need to stop this at once. I am giving you a firm but polite warning. This is where your journey ends."
Can I try to break one of the crystals?
You can.
I will take a swing at it.
Okay, you have to kind of squeeze into this awkward
I'm
alcove.
very small.
Yeah. And you can go in and go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. My character sheet will load. I will. Load. There goes. And this is reckless because I can. And she's still laughing at this dude. She's having a grand time now.
Yeah.
She watched him start to flicker when she blocked it. She wants to see what happens when she breaks it.
Yeah.
I smashed that bitch.
That was a critical hit right there. Very impressive.
I do an arcing sweep and I take out 3 of them.
Put it on the board.
That's the only one we get for tonight,
Wow.
you guys. I'm sorry, I ruined it on.
We used it on a crystal.
Yep, use that crystal. You absolutely, that crystal just explodes when you bang, and it just smashes into, and the crystal just explodes and little shards disintegrate, and you see that image definitely starts flickering, and that frame rate slows down, and now his face turns into a snarl, and the facial structure starts messing up a little bit, and the whole humanoid form starts to kind of similar to the D&D movie where it just kind of messes up like that.
It starts lowering.
Yeah, and it starts giving off a nasty screaming cry.
I break another one.
Warned you. So when you walk up there to, there's in each alcove, so you go over and watch in their alcove, you suddenly see each of those laser crystals start glowing just white hot to where you're like, oh, and then all of them just fire a energy blast into the middle of the room as his image just disintegrates.
I'm in an alcove.
And what that means is they're all firing at all of you.
Oopsie.
We triggered the
You did destroy one of them, though.
I did.
So there are 10 left.
Uh-oh.
There are 5 player characters. So I'm going to have 2 of them strike each of you. Yeah, and these are attack rolls. So it's against AC. So the first ones are for Celeste.
Oh, crap. Hang on. I don't have a sheet open yet.
So I just need to know AC. I assume a 12 does not hit.
No. Well,
How about a 15?
No.
Probably doesn't hit either. Okay, so Celeste manages to dodge out of both of those. Next up, we have Edmund. You've got laser blasts coming at you. How about a 23?
That hit.
Okay, you take 21 radiant damage.
Damn.
That hurts.
20 plus 8.
Why do y'all keep letting me break shit?
Does
Like, seriously.
a 23 hit you once again?
You usually don't ask permission beforehand.
No.
I'll
Take
say that.
18 radiant damage, Edmund.
Ouch.
All right, Frey.
I mean, where's the fun in, like, asking for permission?
13 probably does not hit you.
No.
How about a 24?
Yeah, that one will hit me.
Or 15 radiant damage.
Stupid radiant damage. It's alright. Go, temporary hit points.
Next
Do these
is...
Do these technically have advantage on her too
Whoops,
from the
sorry.
reckless?
That was 15 plus 8.
Shut up, Christopher.
No, that's... I don't think they would
not
be
a-
able to take advantage of
Yeah.
reckless. That's a plus. That should be a plus 8. I hit enter too soon, so that's a 23 versus Thimbleweed.
That hits.
Okay. Should have you guys roll the damage, actually. That would be actually a lot more useful. I'm going to institute that right now. Second one on Thimbleweed. 24. Ray, give me a 48 radiant. Oh, we don't have to keep going back and forth.
I demand you
Another
keep going
21
back.
radiant damage to Thimbleweed, and then Valravn.
Don't forget the nag.
I don't think you had enough for the nag.
Yeah, I don't have enough lasers. I'm just focusing on you guys because I like doing that. All right, 26.
That'll hit. Everybody's got 19 tap hit points. Don't forget that as we get into this.
Not anymore.
Well,
But yes, that's... roll some damage for me.
oh yeah, 48.
Valravn 4d8. You rolled pretty good in your favor. And 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Boy, other than the opening salvo, they've been pretty good. Another 48, please. There you go.
Damn. Okay.
All right, and then finally, all the crystals, as they do this, they basically all wink out and just power down. During this barrage of attacks,
Can we destroy them anyway? I know they're
sure,
powered down.
you
but let's just
sure can.
just crack.
That is very fair. Let's double tap the laser blasting crystals, please.
Yeah.
I don't want that
Crystal
shit.
dust is probably valuable too, right?
Yeah.
Ancient netherese crystal shards. That we could probably sell that.
You want ancient
Market?
netherese crystal shards?
We can find some kind of
Is that
Faerun
just
hippie
broken
that'll
glass?
note that shit.
Right. Yeah.
During this salvo of attacks, some of you look up into the ceiling and you see a hatch mounted in the ceiling about 30 feet above the floor.
Oh, could we not see that before? Was it hidden from us, or did we just not look up?
Nobody looked up, so
Okay.
I'm going to give it to you. I assume somebody looked up during the mini barrage of lasers coming at you.
It's a good time to look up.
The
I do
robbery
have
probably
that
flew out of the way.
sweet climbing speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scamper.
Okay, Frey's going up the... let's see. This is...
Whoops. That wasn't me. That's Celeste.
feet
That's
above
me.
the floor. Okay, there's a hatch.
Okay. I push it open.
Okay. Whenever you actually even just touch it, it swings open. And it reveals a 5-foot diameter vertical shaft that ascends for quite a bit. Straight up.
5-foot diameter shaft.
So it's you know what? I can't even be mad because I started this with my little hot mic open.
You did,
So
you set the tone of the evening.
I really did. You know, it's not my fault. My friend sent me that coloring book that I'm still coloring in.
Oh, that was like, wasn't that years ago? I
No,
remember
that was like my birthday, and I'm still
Okay.
coloring in it.
Was there a different penis book? Because I remember.
Nope, it's just this one.
Okay. Well, Eric, there goes your YouTube monetization.
Flag. Just too many dicks on the dance floor.
Good, it makes my taxes easier.
A horse is not going to fit in a 5-foot shaft.
I mean, it will one way, but
Wait, what?
It would not be pretty.
no.
Like a tube of toothpaste with a horse coming out.
Right.
It's just... It won't be alive anymore.
Yeah. When you say for a while, can we get Frey up there to actually like measure the distance? Like exactly how far up does it go?
It's bigger than me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if one of you wants to start going up, you can.
But it's just a vertical shaft. There's no like
I feel like
handrails or anything.
There's not.
I feel like this is a death tunnel. But I guess I'm the best one to go up a death
This is
tunnel.
one of those death tunnels I keep hearing about.
Never
They're
seen
so
one in
hot right
person.
now.
I've always wanted to.
Everybody's using death tunnels these days.
Alright, I'll go up the shaft.
Up the shaft. Up the shaft.
Yeah.
Is this one of those up shafts?
It's a down up shaft.
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way. Who
What?
the hell keeps doing that?
Raymond, do you figure something out?
How the hell? Oh my god!
Give it a shot.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, I found it!
He's figured out some kind of like
I found it. Apparently
Okay,
Discord has a soundboard.
fantastic.
You did earlier, but you guys didn't notice. Chat noticed, but you guys didn't.
I didn't.
I did the golf clap on the 20.
I saw that one.
Oh.
I did. I just thought that was like something from. I didn't know. I was like,
didn't know,
okay.
I didn't realize that either. Holy shit! The
Oh,
comedic timing of that
man.
was fantastic.
Oh, this is the one group that does not need.
Did they
freaking
just add this?
Discord chat sounds.
I only just noticed it.
I
Tonight.
had no
don't know
idea
if
this was a
I don't
thing.
know if it's been there.
Oh my god.
You know, we were saying though that we need to add the like radio sound effect to the critical hits for your little
Yeah.
crit jar thing.
That's pretty great. I'll put you in charge of it. Ray seems to be doing a good job. So I like the drum roll. That was great.
I wish there were more. I only have 6.
Yeah, it's only 6. Yeah.
Wow,
like
that's-
All right,
This
Discord,
is like
get
the,
on this
the
shit.
beta version now.
right.
You gave us a cookie. Now we want it all. All right, Frey, you
Dominic says.
you ascend 50 feet.
Whoop.
Oh, and she's gone.
She's like.
I bet she was fucking around with the soundboard, and clicked the button.
I bet that's exactly what happened.
I'm the epitome of fuck around and find out right now. You guys.
Yep.
Whoops. I hit a
Welcome
button
back.
and I don't know what I did.
Yes.
It made me go bye-bye.
It put you in timeout. That was
I
not the right
did.
soundboard button.
I got in trouble for all the penis jokes, so.
You climb 50 feet up the shaft and ascend into an oval hall glittering with frost. Carvings
Yeah.
decorate the walls, and long icicles hang from the ceiling. A 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice encloses the area around the shaft from which you emerge. At the far end of the hall, 2 blade-shaped patches of pitch darkness materialize out of the air to either side of a double door. A glowing green crystal roughly the size of a human fist is set into the arch above the doorway.
So I'm nice and happy at home in here. Feels great to me.
And I'm going to have you roll for initiative.
Oh, shit. Oh, goody, goody.
The rest of you may as well, as you feel that Frey has
I mean,
reached...
we did send her up there to find
Danger.
information, so yeah. She is finding the information.
Did I roll 2 ones? No, I didn't. I rolled a 1 and a 3. Wow, that was bad.
Yikes.
You know what we say about that?
Oh my god, anytime someone rolls a 1, we gotta do that. Oh,
Imagine somebody
no.
like fails a save against being paralyzed. Just the saddest trombone.
It's called sad
Or
trumpet.
somebody
thank you.
somebody just goes
Yeah.
down to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, the trolling capabilities of a soundboard. This just opened up a whole new layer of D&D.
Oh man.
This is the biggest thing since video chat.
That's right, exactly. Think about what we can do with this. The
All right.
technology.
And Frey, I don't know if you noticed, if you just scroll to the right, you will find your person.
Okay. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Yep. The second level is the same map, just next to it. All right. The first thing that happens, Frey, is that one of these pitch black swords radiating with magical energy, which you have seen and fought before in the library, comes
it's
flying towards you,
Mm-hmm.
and you see it pass through this dome of translucent ice encircling the dome. As it does so, it kind of ripples, and for a second you're like, it just doesn't compute.
I mean, there's a lot of things that don't compute.
That's
for
very fair,
Frey.
as you see it pass through. And it attempts to attack you. The one time I don't get reckless is because I went faster.
You went first.
Yeah, I just realized that. Rats. As an
that
18
hits.
hits you.
Yeah.
For 18 force damage.
Right, I hate these fuckers.
Edmund, you sense dangers afoot. 50 feet. The hatch is 30 feet in the ceiling, and then Frey has climbed 50 feet to the top of the hatch, and then sensed danger.
Everything's black though. I can't see where I am. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Wait, where am I? There we are.
You're still back in the other room, yeah.
The hatch is 30 feet high.
Yep.
The ceiling, yes, the hatch is 30 feet high. The ceiling is at 30 feet. That's where the opening of the shaft is.
My entire movement.
Shaft.
Oh, I don't know how to get up there.
Well, let me see. Let me do something here. Oh no, that would be an action, I think. Boston Pickens crown. Bonus action. Okay. So I'm gonna use the crown, make myself a little stronger, cause I gotta take my wolf with me. So.
Well, it's a 5-foot shaft. Is that wolf gonna fit either way?
I don't see how it's gonna be able to fit, but I mean,
It's like Lord Marbury. It'll go in one way, but it's
well,
not coming out the
I mean,
same.
technically, I think a larger creature can fit into a.
Right,
If you can look that up, there's a rule for that. They can squeeze. The tricky thing is, I just don't know how you're gonna literally squeeze it up.
Upward.
Because I don't see it having any of its own loco, and clearly Lord Marbury's gonna be able to fly, up the shaft, and same thing. But again, I will entertain whatever methods we may have.
I just like lift it straight up in the air.
Because of your flight.
Fine. I will. What did I say I was gonna? Oh, the crown. The bonus action.
The crown.
Well, I'll still do that because I'm gonna need. Maybe I don't need the strength, but I will somehow re-molecularize my wolf and temporarily shrink it a little bit with the enlarge reduce spell.
Oh, okay.
My size wolf.
So I will reduce my wolf in size,
Okay.
put it in my pocket, and then
Well, he goes from large to medium. He's not pocket size. He goes one size smaller. So he goes from a gigantic monster wolf to like the size of a normal dog, I think.
anyway, I will pick him up, and I am super strong with my gloves, but his weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
That is true.
And I believe last time we determined his weight was 130 pounds, so he's only 16 pounds right now.
You wrote that down.
I'm impressed.
So I can pick up a 16-pound wolf without even changing my crown. and I will fly 30 feet in the air. But that is my movement speed. And I cast my action. So yeah, I'm just in the air with a wolf in my hands.
Delivering this wolf.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, Valravn.
I have no idea how to get up there. I mean, I suppose technically have the Lord Marbury fly me up to the hatch.
Yeah.
But then if I get in that hatch, I've got no way to ascend 50. Was I able to see this shaft?
Shaft.
Is it just shaft? Was it just smooth like
That's
glass
so
walls?
smooth.
Smoothest shaft I've ever seen?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no, like nothing to climb or whatever.
Don't believe. Yeah, just a smooth shaft.
Smooth shaft. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Is this item a I don't think this item was a tunable item, so I think I still have it on me. Maybe? The Wand of Web. Do you remember if that was a tunable or magic items? Let's see. It does require attunement, so I'm not attuned to that. Yeah. Shoot.
That would have been clever.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys show off so many traversal abilities, and now I'm
It's
seeing...
it's all horizontal surfaces though. Like now you're asking us just like
You're in the
fly
end game now,
straight up.
son. Now the horizontal surfaces have become the vertical surfaces.
Not only that, you've created a situation where I can't use mine because it's a 5 foot wide shaft. Mine is a horse. I don't know if Thimbleweed will be able to. I don't know if Celeste will be able to because she can't fly. She could run up the surface when she gets in there.
I mean, at the very least, Lord Marbury can bring everybody up.
Yes,
to...
Lord Marbury can ferry people up to the thing. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this feels like a waste of a very high level spell. But I got no other way to get up there. So he is going to hop on the back of Lord Marbury. Lord Marbury will just use my turn in this particular instance. Lord Marbury will fly me 35 feet up to the shaft entrance. Is it like it opens out, right? Or upwards? The hatch? Like, is there somewhere we can stand once we get inside the shaft? Like once the doors are closed?
Hang on, let me look at it.
I wish that was on the soundboard.
Yeah, right. Very specific use. Swings open, so it's just kind of hanging there. Like I almost picture like a submarine hatch that like opens, so now it's just kind of hanging down, kind of on the side, I guess.
But could I close it once I get in there? So that I can stand on it?
Yes, but that would close the hatch for everybody else, I guess.
Maybe they can open the hatch when they get up there.
Sure.
Unless we're going after you and then we open it and you go, whee!
Well, I need to be able to like stand there for like a second or two, and I'm not. Maybe I can do something. The timing of this would be weird because I'd have to like leap off the horse and then cast a spell and hope that the horse is already gone before the spell starts.
Oh boy.
So I'm trying to like get myself in a stable position. Okay, no, I'm gonna solve this. Does this door look like it's made out of wood? This hatch.
Just tell me what you're trying to do.
What I'm trying. Well, I'm changing what I'm trying to do as I go.
Okay.
What I was gonna do is.
Are there hippopotamuses in this shaft?
What I was gonna try to do is try to get up on the surface of the door so I have somewhere to stand and cast my magical hand and just sort of have the hand
Fist you up the shaft.
That's right.
I need a
I
soundboard for
I
that.
would like to.
Raymond, where were you with the soundboard? You should
Ow! Yeah, I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
Man. That is so good. That is so good. Yeah, I would like to see that.
Unfortunately, I have to
I
upcast.
think we would
because
all like to see that.
I don't have any level 5 spell slots left, so I have to use a level 6 spell slot.
And even Mightier Fist.
An even mightier fist, which I don't know what does it do. I do more damage with the clenched fist.
Yeah, you do.
So then my other thought was, all right, let's just break this door as part of the whole thing. Like let me stand on top of this hatch, summon the fist underneath the hatch, and just. I don't know why that one was out of bounds. I don't know what I did that time.
Arrest that man.
This game is toast now.
Why did they give us a soundboard? This is a terrible thing to do. Oh my god.
Nobody can talk for more than 10 seconds anymore.
This
That's
is a disaster.
Oh,
But I would
man.
like to break the hatch as I'm going up. As I'm fisting the shaft, I would like to break the hatch.
Alright. Why do we have to break the hatch?
Because I have to close it to stand on it, and everyone else then would have to come up and open the hatch to get in. So it's
Okay.
clearing the way.
Okay. Do you think the fist can punch with enough force to destroy the hatch, but not enough force to damage you? While you are standing on said destroying hatch? I just want you to...
I don't know.
Because I love this plan, but it may be slightly dangerous to your health.
I'll do the elevator thing. I'll leap
Jump
in
at the
air.
last second. I'm gonna make you give me an athletics check to time this out.
Oh no.
Because you gotta be like, all right, here we go.
I mean, and if I take a little bit of damage, it's fine. The
Yeah.
fist is punching the door, so I feel like whatever this 8d8 is gonna do to this door, I assume I won't take 8d8 damage even if I don't do this very
No,
gracefully.
I'm not planning on fisting you with the whole
Yeah, I appreciate
with
that.
the whole fist.
So yeah, that's my plan.
All right, I like it. I like the plan. I like that you're all spending complex spells.
Like a level 6 spell slot to do this to get up a shaft. Yeah,
but you still have the fist, right?
That's true. I do still have a fist then.
Technically. All right, so you get Lord Marbury to fly you up. This is all still your turn, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I haven't done anything yet.
Okay,
I've just been talking for a while.
but you're using your turn to get Lord Marbury to fly up to the
Yeah.
shaft.
Yes.
You climb up into the shaft and then awkwardly kind of close
That's right. Yeah.
using Lord Marbury, which I will allow the complicated physics of that. Then you cast the spell, or you could cast the spell before, I guess, because
Yeah,
you might have
yeah.
to be able to see it. And then you try to time your jump up the shaft while your fist comes rocketing up to destroy the hatch, and then so you land on the fist while it's pushing you up. Is this all correct?
That's correct. That is
Okay.
that is the
How
the long and
far
short
can
of it.
this fist go?
That's a good question. Let's read the spell.
Has anybody ever used Big B's hand in this way? Big
When
B's
you cast
rolling
a
over his grave.
I never meant for this. When you cast a spell and as a bonus action on subsequent turns, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then
Wow.
cause one of the following effects to happen. Now, it does say I have to move 60 feet and then cause one of the following effects. I don't know if that's strictly like move first, act, and then you can't move again. I don't know.
When you cast the spell and as a bonus action on your subsequent turn, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then cause one of the following effects with it. I see.
You know what? The more I'm overcome. I don't need to break the hatch. Leave the hatch down. I'm gonna just summon the hand next to the Pegasus.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna step off the Pegasus onto the hand and have it carry me up the hatch.
Okay.
I don't need to get complicated with this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And then it can move you 60 feet, and then you
so
still
the hatch
have.
is still open. And
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
moved up the.
So Lord Marbury gets you to the hatch. Yeah, you cast the spell. The fist can elevator you up.
That's right.
Leaving Lord Marbury at the top of the hatch, and then putting you. Which I'm gonna have to drag you into the zone between zones.
Oh dear.
As you get moved to the right.
I'm in the snow.
And then I forgot if I had a. What was our icon?
There is a hand token that you've summoned before.
I do. Remember what it was?
I don't. It was a big hand.
It was a big hand. If I can find it, but then you can still use it. So the same thing that I described is you enter into this dome. Oh, interesting. It is the. Yeah, these tokens are fucked. Unfortunately, I can't. If I delete this token, I think it'll delete your initiative.
Oh. I don't see a problem, but yeah, if you want, I mean, if you want to do
Yeah,
that,
I don't see any issues.
Yeah,
Either.
I kind of
Just
needed
on
it. I should have done that before we rolled initiative. Although I did,
Well,
I think I used a new token for Frey, and it's still fucked. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's fine. So you're covered in this dome of translucent ice, and then you see a sword in the distance. You see a green crystal embedded above a door, and then a sword is right in front of Frey. If I can get you a. And meanwhile, you could use your
Don't mess with that.
fist if you'd like.
my fist can actually do a thing. Yeah. All right. I come rocketing out of that hole, Frey, behind you. Fist below me. That's right.
How big is the fist?
It's a large, so yeah, it's that big.
That big.
It's that big. It's a large fist.
Goodbye, Volga.
All
All right, the fist. It comes out with the fist. We need like a hallelujah, like with the
Right,
sound
yeah.
effect. No, not the time.
Yep.
Here we go. He comes out of the hole.
Yay! Fine job.
Skull clap. And then he just proceeds to not even unclenching itself. It's just gonna punch the sword.
I
Right in the
assuming the fist has dropped you off.
Yeah, I can just step off it as
Okay.
I'm coming out very
Okay.
elegantly, like I'm stepping off an elevator.
Yeah. You feel magic radiating off of this translucent ice dome.
That I'm inside.
Yes.
Okay. And no one's tried to step outside of it yet.
No.
Right, okay.
Uh,
All right.
But yes, your fist can. Whoops! What did I just pop out the chat? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, is that an attack roll?
It is strength of 8. Is it just a +8 then, I guess, to hit?
I think so.
Oh no, I make a melee spell attack using my game statistics. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I need to make, I don't know, what's one of my spells?
I get those stats are, I guess, listed for its defensive purposes, so maybe.
Right, yeah. I don't have any attacks roll spells. Well, I'll just figure out what it is.
What's your
It's 10.
modifier?
It's 10.
Okay.
But it's about my spell attack.
D20
points,
plus
yeah.
10.
Yes.
Super fist, super fist.
That's right.
He's super fisted.
Yeah.
22!
That will hit the sword.
Alright. And a clenched fist normally does 48. Because I upcast it, it is now 68.
Ooh, it's his super fist.
It's a super fist!
He's super fisted. Yeah.
23
Boy.
punching damage. It's force. Just
Yeah. What's funny is you fought both of these before as living spells, and now you've turned one against another.
That's right, yes. And I
How
think in that same
ironic.
fight, I summoned the hand? Because I think we had a hand-on-hand fight?
I think you're right, actually. We made a lot of hand jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Indeed. All right, now that we're up here, also, I haven't used my bonus action. I'm going to, as I step off the fist, I'm going to write some words about the brave Frey standing firm against the animated magical sword creatures. And he's going to give her bardic inspiration. As I look for my pen to write that down.
All right, we've got sword numero uno, which will fly. And this one seems to sense you as a spellcaster, specifically Valravn. And once again, when it enters this dome, you see it like shimmer very oddly, like an odd effect happens when it enters through here.
Just a visual effect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it just kind of like ripples as it comes through.
Just made me afraid of the dome.
Unaffected, yeah. And then it attempts to slice at you.
That will hit. What do you roll?
Like there's a butt coming.
15. He has a +6. I really don't want to lose a hand, so I'm gonna try. Or wait, is the hand concentration? It's got to be, right? Yeah, it is.
Soon.
I'm gonna try to silvery barbs that attack, and just hope I make him roll very low.
Reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, one more time. And I rolled slightly higher.
Slightly
15.
higher.
Yeah.
All right.
But the first time silvery barbs did not work out well.
Well, it's because I usually use silvery barbs.
That's drawn a crit, yeah, and it's always
That's
better in that
usually
case. Yeah, good point. Okay, so we'll do that one. I think, does it still, the advantage thing still go off, or no?
What's that? Oh yeah, it does.
Second
So
part.
I'll give that to Frey, even though she's not going to use it. Oh my god!
Oh, Robin, Jesus. You take 31 force
Lord.
damage.
That hurts very badly.
And I think I need a con save for the fist, unfortunately.
You do. Forget how those work. For
We haven't played this
roll.
game very long. I get it.
The con saves are, I mean, they rarely come up.
I mean, I'm the fool. I'm looking it up too.
I
Taking
feel-
damage. DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, so you would need a...
31 is very big.
Yes, so that would be
Yeah.
half the damage.
15.
Yeah.
Do I have anything I can do here? I don't think so.
Can't you just give yourself the
You cannot.
advantage?
No, I never. Yeah.
Like a
Bards
genie can't wish himself free, and a bard can't inspire themselves.
That's right. Yeah, I got nothing. All right, Fist, you carried me to the top of the shaft.
Back to the top. And did punch that sword pretty well.
He did. Now he's gone.
It is risky jumping up there in the front lines. Concentration.
Mhm.
All right, it is Thimbleweed by Raymond.
I get what Thimbleweed can do.
He's got his bugs.
He has some limited flight.
10 feet. Oh my
Flying
god,
speed of
it's taking
10 feet.
forever to get up there.
That is true.
It's
Yeah.
just
He
gonna
doesn't
take him a
usually
while.
fly in combat, I think, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He ascends very slowly.
What can a Thimbleweed do? And he can only use Rising Tide a number of times equal to the efficiency bonus, so he's going to use it all up just to get up there.
Yeah, it does say it lasts for a minute, but...
Well, that's
Yeah.
just him hovering, right?
Well, gain a flying speed of 10 feet, but yeah, he would only move 10 feet
I
around
see what you mean.
for a
Each
minute.
round.
Yeah. I really have stymied you guys with this just vertical shaft. It's been...
Yeah. Yeah,
Going
it's
up.
pretty bad.
Hope you're proud of yourself.
Mhm. Now the shafts are vertical.
I really don't know. I think
Sure will.
If he wants to start flying, he can wait and save that for his turn. And well, I guess technically Lord Marbury went on my turn, so he can't go again. Technically, yeah, never mind.
Unless Celeste is willing to carry him.
Probably.
Hop on her back.
Yeah.
He really has nothing. I mean, it would take 3 turns just to go up.
Just to get to the
Right.
shaft.
Guess it's better than nothing.
Demnix does say that maybe you can, if you dash, it would technically double your move speed, so that's
Yeah.
something, but it's still, you know.
Just climb on Celeste's back. She'll carry him.
But Celeste would appreciate that.
Well,
Carrying a
Celeste
bug
is
on her
like
back.
Frey, right? Where she can just, like, basically rock on walls and shit.
yeah, she can just run up the walls.
Yeah.
All right. What? Thimbleweed says, I don't have any ways getting up. Could I hitch a ride on your broad back, please?
Please wipe your feet first.
All 4 of them? 6 of them?
He has 2 feet, he has multiple arms, but yes.
I don't know the difference between my arms and feet, but I will wipe them off. And he takes a little bit of, what's that old man's name?
Catavix.
Catavix.
Catavix. He uses his robes and kind of like cleans his feet and arms.
Ugh.
And then he latches on to Celeste's back. All arm and leg.
He's a spider monkey.
Nice. I've never shown you guys the picture of the living blade of disaster.
Oh boy.
It's floating black soul. Pitch
Black hole.
void.
Yeah.
Alright, so we think Lord Marbury basically went on your turn. Although we could argue that he could have flown back down if you wanted to on.
He could have, yeah, and he probably did, but
Yeah.
he can't. Yeah.
Alright,
It's
so
at this moment in time I realized I only rolled for Celeste and not for Frey. Or I only rolled for Frey under Celeste's token.
So you're not even on the board.
wait, what happened?
No, Frey's not even on the board.
Oh no! Well-
That's okay.
The 5.12 is Frey's roll. I never rolled for Celeste.
Oh, you never rolled for. Wait.
Yeah. But it's showing up under Celeste even though it says Frey on my thing.
Because you had.
So 5. Okay, how do we fix this? So 5 is supposed to be Frey's turn, and then we need to roll for Celeste. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Roll for.
I think it's because I had clicked Celeste's token when I hit the button for Frey because I thought I wasn't paying attention to the fact that Frey's token had moved.
We need the party foul sound.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, a double. You got the double.
Yep.
Roll for Frey, and then we'll swap the 2 initiatives. Does that work?
All right. Yeah.
But then we'll have to.
Well,
just...
I'll click Frey's token and roll Celeste's button because that's what I did last time.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I think we're gonna have you. Yeah, or we just have you both go at this initiative, essentially. Would that just be? I think that would be the easiest way to fix this at this point.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing Celeste's gonna do is just run up the walls.
I'm gonna
She's got 65 feet of movement.
Here, I'm gonna make sure you're at least on here, but I'm gonna change you to. Ah, that's hilarious! I rolled you at 5 anyway. Holy crap!
Yep, there we go. Perfect.
And then she
All
can
right.
dash and make it all the way up, right?
She doesn't even have to dash. It's only 50 feet.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
She can get up there and still have movement.
Where did you drop it?
All right, but Frey's first.
Yeah, that was just random, by the way. I clicked the initiative button and I rolled really shitty and put you right at 5, so I didn't even have to edit it.
That's funny.
Frey,
That's me. All right, I'm
it
gonna.
gets to make a melee spell against a creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of it.
Oh, great.
So as a reaction,
yeah, I remember
as soon
that.
as you start moving, this blade just like blurs and reacts and attempts to attack you. Oh, but I rolled a nat 1. Womp, 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 womp. Thank you.
Take a second. I have to click back into the Discord chat, open the soundboard. And...
Yep. I'm never gonna be able to do it, so I'm gonna have to rely on you guys.
I shall recklessly attack this axe just to get this sweet advantage.
Thank you. I need that advantage too.
Well, no, I have natural advantage on my first one from...
That's true, you do.
Yeah, so
the
I have
bars.
not recklessly attacked yet. I'm just using the other thing first. Oh, so close. So close.
I like to use the crit on that crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
14 damage to
No
the
rage?
axe thing.
No, we're not raging?
It's force damage. It doesn't help if I rage.
Yeah.
That's true. You only get like a couple damage per attack. It's all you'd get out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3. So the rage does not protect me against these things.
Yeah.
And now I think because I did that. Yeah, and now I cannot actually reckless attack because I have to do it with my first attack on my turn. So now this is just a regular attack. No more advantage for you, asshole.
I tricked you into not recklessly attacking one time.
Save you from yourself.
Probably saved my life, let's be honest.
It's possible.
Yeah.
17?
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
For 13 damage.
All right, this thing's looking pretty messed up. It did get fisted pretty bad a second ago too, and it's looking a lot more diminished than it was.
And then for Celeste's turn, she just runs right up and gets up there because she has 65 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So if you'll move Celeste over. I don't know if it'll let me move it over on the map.
I will have to do that. But she's carrying Thimbleweed, correct?
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check for carrying Thimbleweed, if you would, please.
Well, yeah, she's fine.
22. All right.
She's pretty athletic.
Yeah. All right, she's a cool, like, just fucking anime thing, which is like running circles, spiraling up there, just cradling Thimbleweed in her arms. Carries him up there.
And then she'll hit him with her mop. The moppy mop. Sorry, I thought I heard the baby cry. Oh, snap.
There's
There's a crit. Ooh, we may actually hit the giveaway.
I feel like this one's not appropriate for... We need something more exciting than that.
Was it Frey that got the crit earlier? I forgot to write that one down.
No, I got one, and then now Celeste has had one.
Okay. Doing this fine already. We're at 19 on the giveaway chart, by the way.
Nice. 2 1s in that crit roll.
Oh, yeah, not a great crit there. That does trigger a massive damage.
Yeah, it does.
You. Ha!
Yeah,
It is
Oh, wow.
perfectly fine. Another nat 20 for the sword. 22 does it. For 8, the sword's looking extremely messed up at this point.
Okay.
Barely hanging on.
We'll use a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes. Well, we'll do 1 first, and then
Yeah, do one. Do your free one first.
15 hit
Yes.
for 10.
And her strikes, I think, are considered magical, right, at this point? Probably
Yes,
for a while.
they are.
Okay.
Her hands are magical.
Okay, with that blast, the sword just kind of withers and just black smoke just it's all it turns into.
Okay. Alright, so we'll leave it there then.
Okay.
Keep the key point.
Valen just yells up and says, don't forget about some of us down here as well. Perhaps. Don't forget,
what?
I think you
One
do
of-
need a wizard at some point.
Somebody's still under the effects of the fly spell. Because somebody drank my potion of flying to get over the gap to get us into that room. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of those two.
I think you're right. Shoot. Chat, help us out. Who was I don't remember that.
Who drank the potion and who jumped on the back of the horse?
Yeah. I feel like Valin probably would have been the one, but I do not remember.
Probably, 'cause I probably made a comment about not trusting the old man. To fly
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I don't remember. That actually does sound familiar. What does that do?
You get a fly speed of. A fly speed of 60 feet for 10 minutes.
Wow. Okay. So I like the thought process that Valin. Yeah, you did give. I think it was Valin. I should have checked that, but I don't recall. I don't think I wrote it down in the chat either. But yeah, she can fly. Now she's 30 feet on the ground, so she'd have to fly 30 feet to the shaft, another 30 feet, so she's in the shaft. Well, she
can dash, right?
I think yeah, you're right. She can dash, so she can take her action to dash up there, which does get her up there, but that is her action. She gets up there and looks around at this dome encircling and says, don't think this is a normal ice formation, Varavan.
I'm afraid to step outside of it. I have no idea what it is, but...
I don't think we can. That sword is gone. We go back to Edmund, who's cradling a shrunken wolf in his arms.
I went 30 feet, and the hatch is open.
Hatch is open.
So,
You watched all your friends go up it without you.
how far up can I go? Another 30 feet?
You're at the top of the hatch right now.
Uh-huh.
You've got... I don't know, what is your flying speed?
Wait. Oh, crap. I thought it was the same as my, movement speed. They're just winged boots. Shoot.
Did you check the label?
Yeah. Flying speed equal to walking speed.
Okay.
Wow.
So you
So
can
I
go...
go 30... I don't know. How high do I need to go before I get
It's a
to...
50-foot shaft, so if you want to reach all the way, you'd have to dash to get up there.
Okay. I will dash to get up there.
Shift click. There we go. Moving over to the right.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah. It's a little crowded in here. So the top of the shaft is here. And you've got the dog in your arms that you can do whatever you want with.
So, is this still the hole? Like this circle in the center, is that still the hole, or what is that?
This is the hole right here, and you can kind of barely see underneath it. Some of you are actually dangerously,
gotcha.
right on the edge of it.
All right. So, can I go another 10 feet to go, like, here?
You try. You try to go up there, and you immediately just clunk, hit right. It's a dome of ice. I mean, it looks like it's an ice wall, basically. But it does not... you don't feel any cold from it, and you just press up against it, and it's just like...
Oh, so I'm stuck in this circular space?
You're stuck within this space, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right? You guys
Oh,
can see
man,
this
it's
blue
crowded.
circle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's like it's a 10-foot... I mean, you've got some ceiling, but it's like a 10-foot radius dome on
Okay.
above
well,
you. And
it's going to get a
around.
little more cramped as I break concentration and my wolf becomes full size.
It's getting crowded up in here.
You guys went to direwolf in this bubble, right?
Yeah.
But I still have my bonus action to bite the sword.
Oh, with the wolf? Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
got...
the wolf.
Edmund
Oh,
flies up here and
that's
just unleashes his Pokeball
This
wolf.
wolf just expands its the top, and it just viciously goes to bite with advantage
Yeah.
at the sword
18 does hit.
for 8.
Right, I don't believe the wolf is magical. You guys are gonna have to come back and watch this when they're recording, because this pixel error thing is really strange looking. First time I've
Yeah,
seen
I
this
click
all
on the
campaign.
YouTube video briefly to look at it. You're right, like the faces are
It's
gone.
it's
What is
like
that?
it's like some of the art, like colors have been like inverted or something. Like it's bizarre. It is bizarre.
That is weird. Frey and Edmund get the worst of it. Like their faces are gone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I thought it was just in that room, but then when I moved your tokens over, the same effects happened, so I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
All right, Valrobin, unfortunately, you get also the benefit of the reaction of this sword.
Oh, shit.
Because the melee attack as a creature starts its turn within 5 feet of living spell. Now that's a reaction, so it only does that once, but this one hasn't done it yet, so.
Yeah. 17's gonna hit.
17 will hit for 19 force damage.
It's not as painful as, it's like half as painful as the last one.
I mean, look at the dice it's rolling. That is a
Rolling.
large variance.
Oh, D12s. Yeah. Yeah. The last one's like 32 or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm still doing very badly now. I'm out of hit dice, in case anyone was wondering.
Womp, 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 womp.
I'm not gonna do that to myself.
I'm out of hit dice. But it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Do I look around this room? What do I? Yeah. Re-describe the room to me. I heard it before.
What is my motivation? So, you have this 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice. It is enclosing this whole area that you're all in. You've got one of the swords still around. The other one is destroyed. This one has barely been damaged, just a little bit by the wolf. There is a green crystal embedded above the doorway at the south, the only exit you can see in this room. It's about the size of a, like, human fist.
Okay.
And there is, yeah, this whole dome, it's like, I got ice crusted all over it.
Kinda just want to get out of here. And we've established that we can't leave the dome. The dome's like, when we try to pass through it, it just solidly.
That's what Edmund discovered, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're all just gonna go. I trust the rest of you have this thing handled, yes? And as he says that, he's going to attempt to, I don't know if it's going to work, but he's going to attempt to Misty Step out of this bubble.
Okay. Where would you
go?
Yeah.
Down here.
All right, you look at that area, you poof Misty Step, and it works. You poof outside of the bubble.
Good luck, friends. You handled the other sword perfectly fine. I'm sure this one will be no problem for you whatsoever.
I appreciate your stiff upper lip with you nearly dead again.
Yeah. I've been like stabbed in the gut by that sword,
Yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, you guys got it.
I have some sort of vorpal wound gaping in my chest. Not good.
Oh,
Valenza looks wide-eyed as she turns and looks at the sword. Oh, dear.
And there's nothing else in this room of note besides the crystal above the door. And, of course, the bubble.
That is correct.
Okay. All right, can I go in and investigate this crystal?
Yes. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
WWFD, what would Frey do?
Smash the crystal.
You feel like the crystal is magical, but you're not quite sure what it's doing or how it works.
Okay. Robin's, this may be dumb, but Robin's gonna take a chance that, like, the mechanics of the room only have two components. So it's like an unbreakable dome and a glowing magical crystal. I wonder if the two are related. So he's going to attempt to just sort of first reach up and just put his hands on the crystal. See if anything happens.
Okay. You do that and you feel nothing happens, but you feel like it's set in there. Kind of, I'm going to describe this as like a light bulb. Where it feels like except without a screw function. Like you feel like with enough force, you may be able to yank it out. of its socket, if you will. It does feel like it is glowing with some power.
Okay. Then with the rest of my turn, I'm going to use, since everybody else is pretty much trapped in there, I am going to use the Wand of Alteration on myself. And, yep, Valravn's going to get a little more muscly than you remember him. And I doubt I can do it. I've done like 3 things. I doubt I can do anything else in this turn, but...
I think the Wand of Alteration is probably...
it is an action.
You spend an action.
I've used a bonus action, an action to use the wand.
Yeah.
And then I guess probably a free action to play with the crystal. I don't know.
Yep. All right, so you buff yourself up, but yeah, you think you might be onto something. All right. Meanwhile, the sword has a wizard and a wolf, but I established it likes to go after the spellcasters, so unfortunately it's got eyes for Valen. Oh, Valen. Unfortunately, it rolled an 18, which means instead of dealing its normal damage, and Frey, this happened to you before, it deals its super crit damage.
Oh.
Yeah, have fun with that, Valen.
Yeah.
Do I know this? I don't think I know this information. That like it attacking this well is going to cause this extra damage. I wasn't here for it initially.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you would describe that. You sense like it like veers up for a super attack, basically.
All right, if I see that happening, I will Silvery Barbs it.
Oh, another Silvery Barbs.
Yeah.
Is this a different round or the same round? Because you used Silvery Barbs on the other sword.
I've gone since then, so
okay.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think this is the next round. Okay, another. I mean, hell, these swords are a great use of Silvery Barbs. If I'm being honest, I don't even feel bad. So they get another attack. You are 60 feet, yeah. Okay.
17.
That's good. It doesn't do its super crit. It just does its normal
regular
nasty hit. Yeah, but that was a good use of it. You prevented some serious
Knock
damage.
It out. And who's going next? Thimbleweed. Thimbleweed gets advantage.
Oh god. 33 force damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what Valen says. Oh!
What would that have done with the actual crit damage? Does it double it?
No, sir. It's triple.
Oh, shit. we just want to watch that thing like just decapitate Valen. Just straight up just
you
take
probably
her head
just
off.
saved her life.
Oh, Lord.
She's just freaking out.
Yes, Jared, I know. It doesn't feel good. I know.
Could have felt worse.
Yeah, Thimbleweed.
These swords are no good to be here. I don't think I want one of these in my inventory. He will come up to the sword, and he will vigilance it.
Well, Robin, I'll give you a point of inspiration for multiple things you did during your turn.
Okay.
So you gave him advantage just now?
I did, yes.
Okay, vigilance. Boom,
Oh, the crits have gone crazy. We officially hit. There you go, 20 on the CRIT.
We doubled the air horn. I feel like that worked well.
A lot of crits in this fight. Jeez.
For 9 damage. Damn.
For 9 damage.
That's it?
This is where you need a high-level rogue in the party.
Wow. Yeah, we put a 1 or 2 on that roll. That's.
I mean, he's got extra things, but I just don't know if they're included in this is where it gets confusing with the way that crit is worded. Remember, he has all those, like, you could do favorite foe, he does other things, but I don't know if that's included in crit damage.
That's true.
So the first damage is actually his regular hit with vigilance. He has something that allows him to re-roll one of his damage dice if he rolls like a 1.
That is true. It's like
so
piercer,
it's his
right?
piercer feat.
Yeah.
So he can re-roll that 1 to get a higher number.
Just the 1 or a 1 and a 2?
I did it there.
It just says you could. I mean, it sounds like you can choose. It doesn't say specifically.
Oh, you're right. It's
Once per turn.
I'm thinking
so
of the
you can only do
feat.
it once.
Yeah, there's a feat.
Well,
that
you keep
does that.
reading. When you score a critical hit that deals pierce damage to a creature, you could roll 1 additional damage die
Oh.
Both of
when
those will
determining the
apply.
extra piercing damage that target takes.
Yeah.
So you
one more
can re-roll
dice.
1 and then you
Yeah.
roll another 1 to add to the damage roll.
Mhm.
So I'll just roll a 2d6 right now, and that'll be a +2. Right?
Well, it'll be so roll 1 of the d6s because you get all your modifiers to it. So 1 of the d6s will be +6,
Mm,
+2, and then you roll another d6.
I see.
So it might be worth it to do them individually.
So 10.
So the 4 would be 10.
So +2 is
Okay.
12 right now. So then
Yeah, so you're 12, so roll another d6.
Damn.
7.
So 13.
13.
Yeah.
Although Chad is also saying that favorite foe does count towards crits.
I was gonna
But,
say because he's got extra stuff, he adds on to the
and bugs could count towards crits too. What Chad is saying, but yeah.
man.
Okay. So 2d8 for favorite foe.
Let's
He's
just start
Tumbleweed's
adding
official
numbers.
dice lawyer. My client gets extra bug dice, please.
I'm rolling a lot of ones in
Now,
this.
sir, I
You
said
sure
now,
are.
sir.
And another 2d8 for Mighty Swarm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know to just wait on Thimbleweed's turn.
Yeah, always.
Most
All right,
complicated.
so 13 plus 8 is 21 plus 9 is 30.
30. That's
30
a
is
crit.
a better
That
crit
is a
damage.
crit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My goodness.
Thank you.
Massive
for the help.
damage again. You guys are doing a lot of crits on these things. It doesn't care. I don't think. Massive damage is
10 or half the damage.
well, actually,
rounded
yeah,
up.
19 is actually.
Wait, is it the same? We've been playing this game for how
I know.
long? Is con saves the same as massive damage?
I guess we use the same as concentration. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we borrowed
I always
those
thought they were
rules.
different somehow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess massive damage is also a house rule, so I guess it's whatever you say.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's what I copied it
Yeah,
from was a concentration.
But
All right, one
the
more
advantage
attack.
is lost for my extra attack, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you first.
Well, extra attack. He's gonna vigilance the sword again. Aww.
Wow, 13 does not hit. It is pretty rare when
Yeah.
Thimbleweed doesn't hit something. With his plus 11, he had to roll a 2 to
Yep.
miss. But, I mean, he still did 30 damage to the first attack.
Yeah.
True.
That sword's looking pretty messed up. Lord Marbury is unfortunately just down there. Kadavix is still down there, too.
Yeah. They're just hanging out down there.
I guess Kadavix can ride on top of Lord Marbury, but can't really get farther than the top of that hatch.
Yep.
All right, we go to Frey.
That's me. Okay.
If you want to pull, or yeah, sorry, if you want to get in melee range, we could do that thing where you pull Valen out of the way, but unless you had something else you want to do.
Now let's do that. I'm wondering what happens if I touch the dome. All of my special ice powers.
Yeah, it just what's weird is you don't even the dome should feel cold to you,
I don't feel cold.
but well, that's a good point. So you probably can't tell the difference.
Mm-mm.
But you definitely feel it's very odd. It doesn't feel like ice to you. It looks like
Okay.
ice, but it does not feel like ice. It feels
All
like
right.
just a force field.
So, in that case, then Frey will Misty Step out of it as well too,
Oh, nice.
and she'll just pop up right behind Valravn because Valravn forgets that she can do this now. And she'll just go, "What are you doing?"
Hello, Frey. I didn't know. Oh, yes, right. Okay. Hello.
What are you doing?
Trying to pull this gem out of the door. I
Trying to
think
pull it.
it's related to the force field over there.
Frey does not like fighting these swords.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've got muscles now. Do you see? Aren't they swole? Is that what the kids say?
I feel like it's like the little stick figure drawing was like,
I've got muscles now.
Good for you. She like pats you. All right, she'll climb and sit on your shoulders, and then pull the gem out for you.
Say that so nonchalantly. She'll climb up your body. Give me a strength check for funsies.
Okay. Make sure I use the right character sheet. Hang on. Make sure I'm clicking the right button. I am. How about a 16?
Yep, Frey, you pop that green crystal out of the wall socket it's in, and when you do that, immediately it kind of acts like a light bulb where the green glowing part of the crystal just dims and shuts off, and then the entire dome shuts off. That's the good news. The bad news is all
17 more swords come out of the woodwork.
All of the ice that was held up around the dome is gone, and all that ice just crashes into that area. So I need everyone still in that circle to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Were the swords? But the swords passed through it, though.
The swords did pass through it.
Are they just, like, what do you call
They're
it?
just asshole swords.
They are asshole swords.
When she sees that happen, she just drops the stone into Valrobin's hand and goes, "What did you do?"
I don't know.
So that's going to take a dex save from most of you. Celeste, Thimbleweed, Valen, the Wolf, Edmund, and the Sword are all going to have to deal with the falling ice.
What are we doing here?
Dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
Sword. This is Glenn. Alright, so this is so it's 2d8 bludgeoning and 2d6 cold damage if you fail, and then half that if you succeed. Sorry, it was a DC 15 was the number.
Aww.
We're really trying to kill Valen.
Sword takes half. I know. She is not looking good.
Half of what? Everything? If you save?
Yeah, half of everything if you save.
Just 5.
So 5.
I was gonna say some of that is cold damage, but I think both people that care about cold damage are out of the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have a. By the way, this is on the map, so I can't actually get rid of the graphic. My apologies. That dome is no longer there. And then it is Celeste's turn.
Alright, so she shakes off the shivering.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls Valen out of the way. Because, Valen's probably a hair's breadth from death.
She's looking pretty bad, for sure.
Did you? Yeah, you rolled for the sword, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it took some damage.
Okay.
It's looking pretty bad as well.
14?
Yes. 14 does hit.
7. Another 8.
It's looking pretty bad. Near death, one might say.
Another 9.
All right, with that, Celeste, 1, 2, 3 punch, and once again, the smoky, the whole sword just kind of ripples and smoke floats out of it.
Uses her mop to dissipate the air.
The area is now clear. Sans Dome now. And yells, "Well, thank you for getting rid of the dome, but perhaps a warning might have helped or something."
Yeah, but why didn't you tell them you were doing that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Look, you guys, he has a muscle.
Yeah, I've got muscles. To be fair, I also thought the ice was illusory as the force field was. It was a surprise to me as well. Is this stone I'm now holding, does it seem magical? Or has it lost its power now that it's been pulled out of the socket?
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be magical on itself, so you're not sure if it was the wall socket or some combination of the two, or maybe whatever magic it had has been drained at this point, but it no longer feels like it is magical.
It's one of those video game batteries. You put it in the
Right.
slot, it opens. It powers the door, but when you pull out of the slot, it doesn't do anything. It's a door battery.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess the other thing Valravn will do is walk over that hole and yell down it. As far as we know, Catavex has no way of getting up here, right?
Yeah, we don't know what he can do.
Yeah, he appears, especially when you're away from him, Frey, he appears to kind of just shut down completely. Like he just kind of loses himself.
Do we have rope that we can at least, like, I don't know how strong he is,
Yeah.
but like lower down the shaft, they can like maybe climb.
Edmund could just fly down with his boots and pick him up. I mean, I doubt he weighs that much.
Yeah.
I mean, Celeste just picked up Thimbleweed, to be fair, so it probably...
Yeah.
The dude's like a wet blanket. It's
But yeah,
fine.
and especially now that you're up here, you could probably do some kind of rope shenanigans to make that a little bit easier. Just like tie it to him just in case and do all that. But I'm pretty sure we could montage a way to get up here. Now, Lord Marbury is the bigger problem. Unless you want to do another reduced shenanigans, which I appreciated. I don't know how he's going to get up.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like that.
Ugh. Do we really want him here?
I mean, he might keep me alive. I don't know if you want him here.
I don't have that many more reduces left.
I could turn him into a tiger.
I mean, cool, but
You've been hanging on to that for so long.
I know. I was trying to wait for like a really cool like end boss moment to use it and turn into a tiger.
You're gonna be one of those that's gonna beat the game. You're like, oh, I've got all these things I could have done.
I've also got a spell item that I can use to teleport him like 60 feet, but I don't know if that's worth more than the spell slot it would take to resummon Lord Marbury up here. I'm quickly running out of spells, but I will just yell out to Lord Marbury. I'll say, hang tight, dear boy. I'll be resummoning you from the Feywild up here momentarily.
Here.
As soon as I confirm that, of course, you can fit wherever it is we're going next. I won't waste your time for going into another 5-foot fucking shaft
Right.
that's 60 feet up in the air.
Let me ask you, Valravn, the spell it would take to summon him, could it be better used somewhere else?
I mean, it could. It's a 4th level
All right.
spell.
Fine. I will use my last level 2 to shrink Lord Marbury.
Oh, that's
What a hilariously good use of the reduce spell.
right. To get creatures up a
To
shaft.
get creatures up a shaft, yep. Yep, and you can just break concentration and boom, he's back big again.
He's back. All right, Lord Marbury walks up to Edmund and does a very dignified bow of his head.
As a tiny horse, because I haven't broken concentration.
Oh, tiny little Pegasus.
He's like one of those little Shetland ponies.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just like a
My
mastiff
direwolf
size.
comes up to him, sniffs him, and big lick across the face,
That's right. Yeah.
almost consuming Lord Marbury's head.
Just puts his whole mouth around.
Probably disconcerting for him. He's
Yeah.
never been smaller than a dog before.
No, I'm going to make him wait a whole minute before he comes out of it.
You could spend a minute as a tiny horse.
Experience it. Really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, just in case like there's another small shaft through this door.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, exactly. If we encounter any other 5-foot wide areas, we'll have Lord Marbridge rush through them real quick while it's still
The
small.
worst of hazards.
We just take off running then.
That's right. Everybody through the 5-foot shaft. All right. Well,
Crickets. Nice.
who's gonna open the door?
You have a door in front of you.
I'll open it. All you wusses.
I mean, okay. Valravan will tell everyone that he is in bad shape. That he has been stabbed in the gut. He's got 28 hit points, and he has no hit dice left. Like he used them all in the last short rest. So
Oh, you've got healing potions. You're fine.
I do. I guess I technically.
But I'm
Stop
saving
complaining.
those. As he lay dying on the
for
floor.
when I really need them.
Save my healing potion. I guess he's not going to need these anymore.
Yep.
I've stored some spells in my finger, and I can do healing word on you.
I believe him. He said it with such conviction.
I don't want you to waste all your shit on me. I do have like.
It's got
what do I-
potions.
I've got. Yeah, I've got one potion of superior healing.
I'll do it once on you.
Okay. 6. I'll take it.
You're fine now.
That's right. Nothing in this dungeon is going to hit me for 34 damage in one hit, right? So I could save it for the beginning of the next fight. All right, Frey, let's go.
All right. Ray goes up to the door.
Okay.
Gives a little pushy.
Is not locked.
Pushy.
Oh, someone else in the chat is also reminding us that if Frey made the save, she doesn't take any damage with her evasion.
I don't have evasion.
You mean Celeste?
That's
Frey.
Celeste.
I do mean Celeste. I haven't done that in a while.
Wow.
One of you women folks.
One of the women characters.
Alright. You see a hallway before you.
Celeste is just coming with me because I'm not moving 2 tokens.
Malin equally looks like she is near death. It's like, oh, I think I'll stay in the back a bit. I do want to see this through, of course, but preferably alive.
Yes.
Lining the far wall of this hall are 8 doors, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the wall above them is etched an inscription in Draconic. I believe we figured out when at least one of you can translate. That reads, "Speak thy master's name and enter."
We know most of these, right? We've met a few of them.
Yeah. It's all the people from the towers.
I assume. Yeah, I assume it's the Lord of the Towers. Well, Catavix is here, so we could ask him. Like, Lord Catavix, I assume these are tied to your name? Yes?
It takes him a minute to like collect himself. Says, yes. Reserved for each high wizard or a high-ranking representative.
Ah, so these are like your private offices, then?
They are the path forward into the chamber of the Ebon Star.
Oh. You each had to go down a different hallway to get to the same room?
Yes, it was partially security reasons and partially for kind of size pomp and austerity, I suppose.
Yes. I'm very familiar with such things.
So will you still only let one of us in then?
That is, to my recollection, yes.
We're gonna split the party. Including the nag. There's 8 of us.
There is a darkness beyond, a void that must walk. But should you speak the proper name, dangers shall fall you. Will reach the chamber.
Can you quickly give us the name of all the people who were doing all the things?
Well, forgive me, it has been a long time. Don't know if I can call names.
Some of them we don't know.
Yes.
Some of them...
You have not actually been to all the towers.
Yeah, some of them were visited by our buddies who are dead now. Okay. Well, those of you with high HP can go into those rooms. I'm going to the Catavix room myself.
Catavix only knows his own name.
Yeah, Catavix could go in a different room. I'm going to the
Fuck
Catavix
that
room.
guy. I'm taking
That
your
one I'm sure
taking
of.
your parking spot. You can go in a different one.
Yeah. So which ones do we like remember from like visiting the towers?
So I'm trying to remember which so you've got Catavix here. That's one. You have spoken to the Slod, which her name, which I did believe came up, and you found her spell book, which had the code in it, was High Diviner Apius. You spoke to the programmed illusion of the High Illusionist, who identified himself as Ajamar. And you've got Catavix. I don't recall. You did not speak to the other two. I do know that in the Abjurer Tower, at one point the Anvil, who you did spend a long time talking to and gathering information from, did name drop, because I believe you something to the effect of like who created the force field surrounding the Spire, and he said it was High Abjurer Taruth. I don't know, and if you, we have to go back to the session at this point, which I should have done. I don't know if we ever actually got the name of the High Conjurer, even though you were in that tower. I don't know if that came up.
Which one was that?
That was the one where you had the Ice Devil and the puzzle of the that had been just brute forced of the creature that like morphed.
Desk. I wonder if we.
Yeah.
I thought the devil told us his name. Like so and so locked me here.
That would have been the time that you would have learned it, I think.
Yeah.
So if the devil told you, then it would have been High Conjurer Damarith.
That sounds familiar.
However, I know for a fact, obviously, you guys did not go to the other three towers, and I don't believe you would have ever had an opportunity to learn the names of those last three.
Yeah.
All right, so
fortunately appears to be rather forgetful.
So Catavix walks to his own door.
I've also got in my I'm attuned to it even. An item. Where is the description? It's a textbook created by Netherese scholars. Make a challenge. It helps to make an intelligence, arcana, or nature check while holding the primer. I can give myself a charge to do a 1d6 bonus. Okay, that's not helpful. But I mean, can I spend some time floating through this textbook to see if I can find any references to any names that might be helpful?
We do know one more. Catavix told us. Iriolarthas.
He's like the big boss, though. I don't think I don't think he's one of the 8.
Well, that's Iriolarthas, but he was talking about Oral.
Oh.
Aureliana.
Uh-huh.
Was she one of the tower leads, though? I don't remember if she was.
I don't remember either. I don't think she was one of the high ones, but
I just remember him using that name.
yeah. What I would argue, Valravn, is maybe you could use that in conjunction with trying to get that information out of Katavix. Because he doesn't look, he looks like he's having problems remembering, but maybe if you had some method of trying to pull some information from him.
I'll try to find some passages. What are we missing? We're missing evocation, or missing no abjurations on there. What are we missing? I don't remember the schools.
What are the schools?
That's right. Conjuration we know, necromancy we know, evocation we don't know, abjuration we know, transmutation we don't know, and enchantment we don't know. Okay. So Valravn's going to start skimming the pages, looking for those three. And when he finds like passages in the book that refer to one of those towers, one of those three towers, he'll try to like read them to Katavix. Be like, does any of this ring any bells, sir? Surely you must remember spending some time in these towers or with these leaders.
Make me a skill check. Give me an argument for what check you should make, because I'm trying to figure that out myself. Almost feel like history, maybe, but it's not really you.
It's like trying to prompt history from him.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. It could be history. It could be like. It could be persuasion, because I'm trying to persuade him to remember.
Maybe just a flat charisma check, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have it contested against his wisdom, and if you can beat that, then I think that would allow him to recall name. Ooh, that's pretty good. He's only got a +1. Okay.
Alright.
So by spending some time and using the book and getting all this information and really talking to him, I'm picturing like you going to like an old folks home and like trying to talk to somebody and try to like recollect the information, and you've got like visual
like do you remember
stimuli,
Normandy? Like do you remember the beach?
Right.
Like
and pull that information and try to get like a concrete detail. And of course he's rambling about some things. You're trying to like bring him back, and it's this whole social dynamic. But he finally does have some just off-color story about something, and he mentions
telling a story.
And we'll say he mentions a name of the High Enchanter Elvira. So by doing that, you gain another name.
Okay. All right. 6 out of 8's not bad. Who wants to walk down the unknown paths?
I'll take an unknown. Lord knows I can survive it. What are the two that we don't know?
We don't. We just found out Enchanter, so we don't know. I believe it's Conjurate. No. Evocation and Enchantment are what we don't know. No, we just learned Enchantment.
Transmutation.
Transmutation. Yeah. Evocation and Transmutation.
Well, whichever one hurts less, Frey will take that one.
Probably transmutation. Well, I don't know. Transmutation could turn you into something. Evocation, I think is like fireball. I think. No, I mean, it's conjuration. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, Frey's not going down the one that'll have fireballs.
Yeah, I'm not sure what evocation.
If fireball isn't evocation, I will eat my shirt. Like that's the most
Yeah,
evocation spell around.
But it is. Yeah, you're right.
Am I not conjuring a fireball?
Right. I think evocation is like the.
That's like all your like
elements.
elemental damage spells basically.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll send Celeste down the evocation one, and Frey will go down the other one.
Okay.
Because fireball is evocation; it's a 3rd level evocation spell.
Right. Yes.
Edmund picks this door.
During the exchange at some point, Katavix does say, doors are for whomever speaks name. Do not have... He glances at Lord Marbury and the wolf. Creatures generally go through. I don't know what would happen.
Why fake it? Somebody's got a tongue spell on a scroll or something, right?
Celeste has tongue of the sun and moon. She can understand all spoken languages, and then any creature can understand a language she can understand.
Right.
Edmund has a scroll of tongues. Why? Do we need it?
We can make Lord Marbury or the wolf talk. Or tongues. Yeah, tongues makes you able to speak, right? In a language that people can understand.
Not quite. You can understand, and when it speaks, any creature knows can hear. But I wouldn't consider the door a creature.
True. But I mean, it's got to have some sort of like reception. Yeah. I don't know.
It's granting the ability to speak, I guess.
Right.
You know what you need is that magic mouth spell that you cast on things and that lets it talk. You could do some really funny shenanigans with that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if the doors won't open without the name, Celeste and I are screwed.
No, they won't. That's not what. So Katavix, the doors look like they'll open. Katavix just said you have to speak the name when you enter. And he said that when they open, there will be a void you have to step into, and you have to speak the name as you enter the void.
All right. Well, he can just instruct Lord Marbury to just fly as quickly as he can to the other side. Hope that nothing too terrible happens.
I mean, there's 6 of us, and we know 6 names, so I would just pick the 6 doors that we know.
Oh yeah, we can absolutely do that. But I think the logic is that only one person per door. So like we all got a door.
So you want to send the creatures through because they can't speak, I believe, right?
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Send them through the other 2 you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to ride my wolf in.
Katavix can go through his own door.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, yeah, Katavix, he seems to like square up when he reaches. This is all familiar to him now, and he very nobly like he goes in the front of the necromancy door and gently pushes open the door, and you see, and some of you are maybe glancing over and seeing, and you see it as just an infinite void stretching out before down. It's like the camera does that pan and zoom thing where it's just all of a sudden just stretching longer and longer down. But he seems undeterred, and he just announces in a very firm voice, "Hi, Necromancer Katavix!" And he steps through. As he steps through, that door slams shut, and the symbol dims.
So which one's Edmund in front of?
You tell me which ones we'll start crossing them off the list.
Oh, I could just pick one.
Go
Yeah.
down the list.
What do I want to be?
High Diviner Apius is the first one. You want to just pick? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna order. All right. So he will ride the wolf in.
Tally ho!
Mhm.
It says, "I, High Diviner Apius, on my trusty mount."
Okay, so you open the door and you call out hi Diviner Apius, and you step through. The void seems to, when you step through, you immediately tumble off the wolf, and you can't see, feel, or hear anything. It is just
Apius Jr.
infinite void stretching out. But you can keep moving, and you move for what feels like an eternity, but in the distance, finally you see what looks like twinkling stars. And you naturally want to move towards any source of anything. You are just in a state of wrong while you're walking through here. And you walk toward those, and those twinkling finally gets a little bit brighter, and you feel like you're making progress. And then all of a sudden, you just end up outside of the void. And it feels like you just went through a short hallway.
My wolf.
You have no idea. You have no sign of it. I can describe this room, or I can let everybody else go through and figure out
Yeah.
their systems.
All right. I'll go next.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, I was Transfiguration.
So let's
Is
see,
that
we've
me?
done Necromancy.
If we're
and
just going in order,
Liberation.
you would be High Illusionist Ajamar.
But I'm going on one of the ones we don't know the name for.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to anymore, right? Because, or I guess technically you do need to.
We had two that we don't know the names for.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah,
I'm not going to Evocation.
right.
Well, hang on. 1 was Katavix, 2 was Edmund, 3 Valen, 4 Frey, 5 Celeste, 6 Robin. So I guess the question is, do you want to have? Well, Lord Marbury can't speak, so
Yeah, so he's got to go through one that we don't know. So
yeah.
I mean,
But I'm saying
matter.
you, Frey, you could. I think, right? We have the numbers work in your favor.
Do we? We
I
have
don't know
6 names?
Yes. We got the last one out of him just now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we do have 6 of 8.
I mean, you don't have to, but I think the numbers.
Okay, that
It'll
works
work
then.
out.
Yeah. Send Valen through. She can do hers. We'll
All
just
right.
keep going in order.
Which one's Valen got?
That would be High Illusionist Ajamar then.
Okay. By the way, MVPC poll has been started. Please vote on that. All right. She says,
I don't know that this. Okay, maybe it does.
"Hi, illusionist Ajamar." She opens the door and looks nervously at all of you and nods while cradling her wounds and steps through into the void.
We should have given her a health potion before she went.
Wilhelm's
No, this math doesn't work out because we only have 3 left, and Katavix is one of them.
I know what I'm doing. Thimbleweed's
Okay.
not here in this room, and I'm not including him. That's why.
Oh,
Nobody moved Thimbleweed. Yeah, so I
nobody
forgot
moved
about Thimbleweed.
Thimbleweed.
Yeah.
I was like,
I saw all of you have allowed the doors, and I was like, it does work out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is one we don't know then.
There is one we don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Evocation. Or is it Transfiguration?
Both of those you
Either
don't
one.
know.
Yeah. Both
All right,
those.
I'll take the Transfiguration one.
Lord Marbury would take the other one since he can't speak anyway.
Okay.
All right. Send me through.
All right, so what do? You just open the door and just don't say anything?
Yeah.
Announce
Oh,
your name.
I walk in and
announce
go,
Oral's name.
Yeah.
For funsies.
I'll just say Oral. Well, what did Katavix call her?
Aureliana.
Aureliana. I don't know. Gonna guess. Aureliana.
Yeah. You step through,
Step through.
and you're inside this this infinite void. And I can't remember if she is a high wizard. I honestly can't remember. Somebody help me remember. I'd have to go all the way back to when during that Katovic scene. I don't recall. But I think it's a fun twist, so I'm gonna allow it. I think that was actually clever that you mentioned that. So you say like high transmuter Oriana.
Yeah.
And you step through into the void, and there's nothing around you. It's just infinite void stretching out. It feels like you're walking in space. There's no sound. There's no nothing. And all you can do, you feel like you're moving, though. You can kind of move. Like gravity still exists. And the same thing as Edmund. You see like a stars in front of you, and you can move towards them. And then after it feels like a long time, you finally emerge look back, and you just see kind of a little bit of a hallway behind you with a door. And a large room with a vortex of glowing stars hanging in the air inside this chamber, slowly rotating on its axis, casting radiant starlight across the walls. 8 high-backed chairs, each bearing a different arcane symbol, face this starry miasma. All right, we still have 3 more people and a Pegasus.
So we have 3 more names, right? Taruth, Damarith, and
That's right.
Avira.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess we can send all the other 3 people through, and then
Okay.
Balrog, we can say goodbye to Lord Marbury.
So doing those 3, yeah, all of you, the same thing happens. You all experience, and it may freak you out in different ways. And then Lord Marbury walks through, can't speak, and as he does, the void, it's hard to... I don't know if I should describe this or not, because none of you are Lord Marbury, technically.
Right, yeah. He's my buddy, but he's not me.
Yeah.
You can tell me later.
Yeah, well, I want to actually roll. Let me get, because I was going to do this for 3 rounds. It's a fucking horror movie that plays out.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Maybe Lord Marbury's supposed to go back to the Feywild.
We'll see if he survives.
Yeah.
So... attacks. So tell me if these hit.
Okay. Open up Marbury's. What is his AC? Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Although I don't have his token up anymore, so I can't track hits.
I'll put it back up there. Can
Okay.
you see it up here? Or do I need to?
Is it not where I am? I'm not sure where. Oh, I see. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 13 hits.
Okay. And then all Lord Marbury can do is just like haul ass. Now he's very fast.
He is very fast.
So there's one other. Yeah, he's very fast actually. So I'll do one other. I was gonna do more of these, but he's fast enough to actually outrun a good chunk of this.
5.
Ooh, and that one misses. All right. After all of that, you see Lord Marbury bursting out at full speed.
Some fire on him.
Yeah, with a bit of singe out the other side, bloodied, but alive. And there was
he thankfully had 19 temp hit points that ate most of that. Well, I'm glad to say he survived.
Yep, he looks like he has been attacked by some creature.
You'll have to tell me all about it later.
And Vic's like, oh, I suppose one can survive that. Fascinating.
Lord Marbury is very swift. He can flee from anything.
Certainly help. So yes, before you see a large chamber with 8 chairs, each bearing the exact same different symbols of the arcane schools of magic, and then this what looks like just a window into space, kind of floating in front of them, rotating on an axis.
Oh, a what floating?
A window into space. It looks like a starry spacey sky with stars twinkling. You also see different paths and things from here.
Okay. These chairs look like chairs that the high tower people should sit in.
It does look like that.
But we don't see anybody else here.
No, it's empty. Kadavix even remarks, I was hoping I would find some of them here.
Oh, sorry, my friend, but from what we saw, most of the high wizards died in their towers.
What's over here?
I also died in the tower.
I suppose that's true.
Frey, the walls of this roughly triangular room are filled with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. Time and bitter cold have not been kind to hundreds of books and scrolls littering the floor. Someone wants to give me an investigation check in that room to try, basically similar to the council offices, we're trying to sift through mostly destroyed, deteriorated.
Do we only get one person to do it, or can we all do
I
it?
must say, if I remember last offices, if only one person gets to try, then
you get one try, but I will let you boost and change whatever that one number is. You can do your different things to aid it.
I will provide the help action to whoever has the better investigation.
Correct.
Which is Edmund.
Yeah, I'm saying you guys can do all the things.
Edmund already has advantage. He doesn't even need our help.
Nope.
A minute seeing.
There you go.
Yeah, Edmund doesn't need our help.
29.
We like trying to help him, and he's just like, guys, leave the room.
Leave the room, please. You're just distracting me. I can just do this. Montage of sifting through all these things for hours. Edmund.
I don't know what these eyes are supposed to look like, Raymond, but I imagine, I don't know if you remember Sleepy Hollow. Johnny Depp had like all the different sized glass things that go in front of his goggles.
That's actually a lot what I picture, yeah.
And he's like turning them up and turning them down, and they like some of them are rose colored. And,
Yep. Multiple lenses just kind of go overlapping each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that is what I picture. I have to find that. So you find, and I wrote this down. If you want to roll on, this is another one exactly like the other one where you reach roll on a table. But roll on the second level and third level spell scroll tables, one each.
That's pretty good. Nice. Fear is a good spell. Assuming we fight some people who are alive at some point.
Alive. You also, Edmund, find tucked in a very back corner in a just tarnished metal tube. But you kind of open it up, and what looks like the most fanciest, well-preserved ancient scroll you've ever seen. I just want you to read this.
Wow.
Out loud to the class, please.
30d10.
What?
Jesus Christ.
50-foot deep, 500-foot radius. Wait, hold on.
It lands a mile away from you.
So you're just
up to 1 mile.
This is not something you do to close quarter foes. It's like nuke a city.
Oh,
we just gave it to
we're
Edmund.
about to go from 3 towns to 2 towns.
We'd like to nuke one city, please.
You know what? 2 towns is just too many towns. We've decided.
We go back to the head of the 10 towns, and we're like, look, y'all are now about to have to start paying tribute to us marshals.
We found a nuke,
the 3 towns,
a literal nuke.
And then when they're like, we'll never do that, we just nuked one of the cities.
Nuclear launch detected.
We have to show our strength.
They don't know that we can only do it once.
Yeah. 30d10 is average 150 damage, right? Because it's 300. If you do the times,
it's probably a little bit higher because it's the 5.5. But yes, it's
it'd be like 310 would be like the average.
It's pretty
damage.
gnarly. It's pretty gnarly.
Wow.
Any creature in the radius of a 500-foot radius. All structures are destroyed.
All structures are destroyed.
It's the nuke it from orbit spell.
There's no details on that. Just any structure.
They are proper fucked.
If you want to blow this whole tower up right now, you could do it, I suppose.
Yeah. The DM is very nervous about giving the keys to this. over. But it is like a sacred, like you like unfurl the scroll, and it's just almost vibrating with power.
Edmund actually like sweats as he's reading it. And he rolls it back up, puts it back in the tube, and is like, I mean, he'll tell everybody, like, this is not something he'll hide.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like, this will summon a comet from the sky. I think I know what we're gonna do with it. Once we're
Oh,
done.
there's a white dragon you could drop it on. We know
Our
where her
enemies
kid
will
is.
fear us now.
Although this doesn't say how long it takes that comet to land.
That's true.
You cast it, and then like
it's
3,000 years later, the comet finally makes it to
it's
Faerun.
DM dramatic time is when it lands, basically.
Yeah. Wow.
I will say though, I don't trust Valravn with this.
That's fair. I don't, but this I will say this doesn't seem like a normal spell scroll where it's like a spell that would go by your spell rules, right? I don't think Comet is a spell.
I think you're correct. It is. Yes, it is one of those.
I will look it up. I don't think Comet is a spell.
No, it is not. And I would actually, and I agree with you. I would rule that this overrules the normal rules for spell scrolls, and this is in some kind of just amazing.
Like anybody could use it because it's so powerful.
Yes.
Okay.
It has been written for anybody to use and translate.
All right,
extremely dangerous.
You hold on to that nuke. You got the nuclear. You got the football codes.
Yeah, handcuff that shit to you. Or just stick it in the bag of holding with the flame skull. It'll be fine.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong there.
Like a natural guard dog for it.
That's right. Jesus. Okay.
I wonder if Katavix knows about this. I don't think we should tell him, though.
I don't think we should tell him either. He does not seem... He seems, if I'm being honest, he seems a little manic depressive, and he seems in a bit of a depressive state right now, so I don't think trusting him with a nuclear device is the greatest idea.
I don't know about you and your feelings for Avarice, but I wouldn't mind dropping it on her, though.
To be honest, I don't know how the rest of the wizards feel about this place, but once we've shut this device off, I wouldn't mind dropping it on this entire city. Covering it back up. Yes, cover it back up for 1,000 more years or whatever.
It's like in the movies, if you know what I'm talking about. Or the end scene, we all walk away from the city as a comet falls behind us.
That's right.
Don't turn around though during the explosion.
Don't turn around. It's...
Background.
Yep. Yes, I wouldn't mention that to any denizen of this city, though. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate being buried back under ice again for another millennia. But yes, I agree with you. Everything we've seen so far in the city is far too dangerous to simply exist as ruins for anyone to walk into.
You see, while you're over there, Katavix is kind of lovingly, he does not sit in his, he goes over to the necromancer chair, but he kind of like goes behind it and rests a hand on it and just kind of closes his eyes and seems to be vibing. He flutters them open suddenly when you all are kind of crowding near him. Says, when you are ready. It only takes one wizard of their school to sit this chair, which will block the path of the Ebon Star, which will, if Iriolarthas is anywhere in this spire, it is there.
Frey will sit down.
Hold on.
Well, he said a
Or you-
wizard, though. But I mean, you can sit down in
Yeah.
there. Nothing happens. He said a wizard has to sit in their school chair.
First off, I'd like to explore a little bit around. We got like 2 or 3 more rooms.
Yeah,
around
and
here. Or
Valen
two
even
of them.
says, look, there's no danger here now. Yes, maybe we think about resting up a bit before this confrontation.
She and I compare Vorpal blade
Yes,
wounds. Like,
yes.
We both like to like lay down
Yes.
for a bit.
Your squishy spellcasters are not doing so well.
We've been stabbed to the chest a few times.
Yeah.
My vote would be like, let's explore the rest of this area and then let's do a long rest before we actually, travel the path of the Ebon Star, which sounds pretty heavy.
That's a fucking metal album right there.
Yeah.
Travel the path of the Evans Star. Frey, this door appears to be glowing with kind of a similar starry field as the starry field in the chamber. There is a helpful plaque besides this door that's in that draconic language that says Mythalar Access.
Ooh. Isn't that what we're here to find?
Yes.
Like our whole goal here is to shut down the Mythalar?
Your main quest has been updated.
What about this door down here? This main door at the back of the...
That door does not have any kind of plaque on it. It doesn't appear to be
Okay.
glowing in any way. It does appear to be locked, though, if you try to open it. It kind of looks like a mundane door
Oh, interesting.
compared to all the previous fancy doors.
Can I also, as a ritual, as we're walking around exploring, can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
Yeah.
You do that, and all the seats start glowing in an odd, magical way that doesn't seem to adhere to any specific school. The entire starry field seems to be glowing. Also, just if this were a Geiger counter, it'd just be going fucking crazy with magic.
Yeah.
And then the similar energy of this door over here. Otherwise, I think that's it for detecting magic.
Okay.
So there's no magic on the door then.
Not on this one to the south, no.
Ray, would you care to bust it open?
Sure.
I know someone could pick this lock, but it's more fun watching you bust doors open.
I will swing my axe at it
Yeah, go for it.
recklessly.
All right, that door splinters apart. It's not in good shape, to be honest. And you break it apart, and what you see is a stunning vista. It's a balcony. It opens up into a kind of small balcony of a stunning view of the entire city before you. As the camera just like raises up above you and below you, you see the city, and it is even worse shape because now you see these tears appearing with way more. Before it was like maybe once an hour or something, and now it is, even as you look, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, these tears appearing, and some of them are opening and just sitting there for a while, and you see like just large tentacled ships flying through some sides, and those flying shark things coming through, and just all kinds of horrors and unnatural things spilling out through the city.
We should
Alright,
really
well.
do something about that.
We should, yeah. Somebody ought to clean this place up.
I really let it go to hell.
Yeah, let's go take a nap.
Yeah, exactly. Now's the time to go take a nap. This door over here to the left, is this the one that has the plaque on it?
Yes.
Okay. What magic do I see on this door?
It's kind of a similar haywire magic to what you do tell is that it seemed to be linked to this area. whatever is similarly, it seems to be coming from this starry field.
Okay. Someone want to try to open that door? I'm certainly not going to try. I'm bleeding out, but just as an experiment, does someone want to try opening the door?
Is it locked?
It's
We're all just afraid of it.
sort of. I mean, it's kind of like it's a force, basically. Like
Yeah.
you just put on, and you can't like there's. It just feels like there's a force field there, and Kadovic just kind of chuckles and says, "That room contains a arcane circle used to quickly reach the bottom of the spire and the area that holds the mythalog. And it would be locked down while the security systems in place. Would presume Iriolarthas remains behind its blocked path as well. As we care of that, then this area should be open. It will be far faster to get down there than traversing back down shafts and voids.
One we would hope.
Edmund pulled out the chime of opening.
Yeah, you ding your chime, and it practically just reverberates in your hand angrily, and seems to rebuff its attempt. And once again, Kadovic just shakes his head and says, "There's no magic or skill that will reach in there. This is ancient magics from the void."
All right. Well, then I guess the only place left to go is into the void itself, or the Ebon Star.
On the path of the Ebon Star.
That's right. So, should we long rest here and then head in?
Yeah, you all can do a long rest. I think we are going to end it here. As you long rest, I think we will also allow you all to level up again.
One final level up!
One final level up for next time.
What is that? 15? Is that
15.
Wow, that's actually
15.
pretty. We got really high.
Hey, how about that? Yeah.
It's almost like it was planned that way.
We can do. I actually went back and forth. I'm gonna do this. So we can do the long rest, plus a level up. Next time, I'm debating on whether or not I actually want to. I want enough time to do the session next time, so I don't know if I'll actually go through the whole level up process, but we can talk about that in between. But for now, the MVPC is Edmund.
Edmund.
Yeah.
With
Thank
the
you.
nukes.
The nukes, and I think all the animal reduction was pretty hilarious.
I mean, animal reduction. Yeah,
I enjoyed that a
You
lot.
We thought we were gonna have to leave some people down there, but we left no one down there.
Left nobody
Everybody came
behind.
up.
Yeah, very impressive. Found a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, it'll probably come in handy.
All right, that will do it for this session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, and Raymond for playing, and thank you to wonderful fans for watching, and as always, the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Genocider, David, Eclectic, Roll, Player, Roll, Christopher, Brian, William, David, Corey, Koa1337, Big Nut, John, Chris, Scott, Gene, Eric, Dan, Tyler, Nathan, Camp, Crystal Lake, Counselor, Big Shep, Andrew, and Daryl. And gold patrons RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard, Lounge, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fastica, Tortoise, Scott, Refus, Carolyn, and William. Thank you all very much for your support. We're streaming our D&D adventures every week, although we're getting very close to the end, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. I just noticed it does show you on Discord too who did it. Like you can see
does it?
who did the sound effect.
Imagine if we had this for the whole campaign. It's so, like, the possibilities. My goodness.
Yeah.
There's only 6 though.
Hopefully
But
there will
it's-
be more.
You can add more. There's like an add sound button, but you have to have permissions. I think Eric's the only one who has permission right now.
Ah.